Hi there, I'm Dr. Natalie Buttress. I'm a graduate of the PostProfessional Doctor of Audiology program at ATSU, and I'm a clinical audiologist practicing in both audiology for hearing and vestibular services. I chose audiology as my profession because I grew up with a family member who had a hearing loss, and because of that, I noticed and I was aware of the communication difficulties that people experience living a life with people or having communication partners that are struggling to hear and communicate with ease. I chose ATSU specifically not only because it already had a reputation with some of my colleagues who had already completed the coursework through ATSU, but also because it's one of the few opportunities worldwide that you can do a full asynchronous program and a class setting that still made it possible for me to feel like I was interacting with people even though it was an asynchronous setting. Even though I was in a completely different time zone, I found that the program is so well organized. It was always possible for me to find the right information that applied to my time zone and how I would plan myself around the fact that I was both working and studying at the same time and yet able to seamlessly integrate the program into my life. The student-teacher interactions were very personal. I felt that you had a connection to the team that were teaching you, either an individual course or sometimes groups of professionals who were working with you throughout coursework. There was always somebody to assist you, so I really did feel like it was quite a lot of one-on-one and personal interaction with all of the staff at ATSU. The post-professional curriculum that I encountered at ATSU was incredibly diverse. It allowed me to choose specific courses that would give me access to new information and a depth of information that has changed the way that I practice in my clinical practice. Since the completion of my qualification, there are many more services that are being delivered through my rooms than I was able to deliver before.